The leaders of all 30 NATO member countries coming together here in Brussels for a quickly arranged summit, a powerful show of unity against Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
The single most important thing is for us to stay unified and the world continue to focus on what a brute this guy is.
President Biden was the first NATO leader to speak after President Zelensky. He reiterated that the U.S. will continue its strong support for Ukraine. Today, the president announced the administration is sending $1 billion in humanitarian aid to support people within Ukraine and those impacted by Russia's war.
While the leaders of NATO allied nations gathered in Brussels for a summit on the war in Ukraine, North Korea's leader, Kim Jong-un, launched an ICBM.
North Korea test-fired one of its biggest intercontinental ballistic missiles towards the sea. South Korea responded with its own test missiles. In a text, the Joint Chiefs of Staff says the launches were meant to demonstrate that South Korea can immediately respond to North Korean missile threats. It added that the U.S. is monitoring North Korea's military movements.
Also in Brussels, President Biden spoke with Japan's prime minister. The leaders discussed and condemned North Korea's launch of the long-range ballistic missile, its first in nearly 5 years. The Labor Department shows jobless claims dropped last week from the previous week. 187,000 Americans filed for unemployment benefits. That's the lowest in 52 years.
The pain at the pump continues even as gas prices have dropped slightly in recent weeks. Lawmakers across the country are appealing to the federal government for relief in a way that would look a lot like COVID-era stimulus checks. Lawmakers under pressure to act. Connecticut is the latest state to pass legislation to temporarily suspend the state's 25-cent per gallon gas tax. Georgia and Michigan passing similar measures. Maryland was the first state to suspend its gas tax, shaving 36 cents a gallon off gasoline. California Governor Gavin Newsom proposing a $400 rebate per registered car. That's up to $800 per family.
Experts saying global vehicle supply shortages are still affecting car rental companies in some places. The American Car Rental Association tells us the situation is improving, but likely won't be resolved fully until later this year or early 2023.
We used to have some extra cars. If a renter returned a car late, we would have another car to fill in for that car that was taken out of the fleet. We don't have that flexibility today.
With fewer new cars available, experts say some companies are holding on to their cars longer. As a result, some rental vehicles may have higher mileage.
A mystery of colossal proportions solved this morning as the fate of Stan the T-Rex has finally been revealed.
Sold.
In 2020, Stan sold for a record $31.8 million from Christie's in NYC, the most expensive fossil ever auctioned. The buyer anonymous, and Stan vanished from public view until Dwayne Johnson appeared on Monday Night Football back in January.
You got a T-Rex behind you? What is that?
The internet going into overdrive. He took to Instagram to clarify, "I am not the mystery buyer. In my home office, this is my replica cast of Stan that I had made." Finally, on Wednesday, Abu Dhabi's Department of Culture and Tourism confirming to Nat Geo that Stan is moving into the Natural History Museum Abu Dhabi, set to open in 2025.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.